Okay, good morning guys, welcome back to the class. So today's class I'm gonna wind up this OM. Okay, we'll be completing with the syllabus officially, and yeah, RTPs, MTPs, and then choosing correct answers, those will be there in upcoming session. We'll do that also, but seventh part, whichever is a module, that is the Economies of Maintenance and Space Management, we'll complete this today. Then it is like official ending of this OM. Clear? Yes. And this module includes breakdown maintenance, preventive maintenance, routine maintenance, and replacement of a machine. And this is main important, replacement. This is important, these two are very important. Okay, in this. Clear? Yeah. Next to see. Without wasting the time, we'll go ahead. So hope your syllabus is going well. Yeah, any doubt sessions are there, we'll conduct one live session. So that any doubts you have in any chapter, we can able to clear those off. Okay. And then yeah, so easy, so don't worry about it. First one, 7.1, that is a breakdown maintenance. What do you mean by breakdown first of all? And maintenance, you know the terms already, you learned it. What is a breakdown? Machine breakdown. A machine which is working, so like efficiently or inefficiently, it is not working well, or it would have stopped. See, here are the production facilities run without much routine maintenance until it is breakdown. So once the machine breakdown, it is taken for a repair and inspected to find out the defects. See, until the machine breaks down, the works in a company goes very smoothly, very fluently. After identifying the defects, the required repair is planned and the spares are procured to repair the machine. As the breakdowns are random in nature and the machine cannot be used during the repair period, production hours are lost, hence the productivity is reduced. So how the productivity is related to the breakdown means, suppose a machine which is working on, that is like it is got some defect and it is repaired. Till that repair got fixed, we cannot use the machine. Clear? Okay, so that's note. So we cannot use this, and machine productivity also will be reduced. Repair maintenance is not a recommended practice, and in general, but many organizations prefer this because they do not want to keep the machine idle for maintenance, but they ignore the fact that the breakdown repair costs more than the regular maintenance practice. Very, very important. Underline this thing, this line. Okay, suppose you are a chapati maker, so you prepare chapatis with the machine, and the machine got some repairs. It is costing you around 1 lakh because the machine is huge and the spare parts won't be available here. You have to travel a lot, and the person, like efficient person, should come. So it costs you around 1 lakh. Okay, or if you go with the new machine, it will be cost you around 3 lakhs. And on this 1 lakh repair, you do not know how long it works. But in this 3 lakhs, you definitely know that another 10 years it works. So which you go for? I prefer only 3 lakhs because right now it may be more, but it is a future effective. 1 lakh I make it repair. Next month again it may got repairments. So that's what people should understand, that the fact of breaking down repair cost is more than the regular maintenance practice. Okay, repair cost is getting more. Okay, so it is however an economical way of maintaining certain non-critical items, those who repair, and downtime costs are less this way than with any other systems of maintenance. Clear now? It's a simple breakdown maintenance. So how the breakdown cost, maintenance cost, which is preferred, which is mentioned. Okay, 7.1 is cleared here. Next, see 7.2, preventive maintenance. Preventive means what? Prevention. See, you might have heard the line, prevention is better than cure. Okay, before occurring the problem, you prevent the defects. Okay, you take proper measures. Okay, see, system of scheduled, planned, or preventive maintenance tries to minimize the problems of breakdown maintenance. So it locates weak parts in all equipments and then provides them regular inspection and minor repairs, thereby reducing the danger of unanticipated breakdown. Any machine is working on, suppose it gives a creak sounds or else it is not functioning well, then only you recognize it. You take proper prevention and make it ready, so it won't be giving an anticipated breakdowns then. The underlying principle of preventive maintenance is that prevention is better than cure. See, okay, it involves periodic inspection of equipment and machinery to uncover condition that leads to production breakdown and harmful depreciation. The system of preventive maintenance varies from plant to plant depending on the requirement of the plant. Any company adopting the preventive maintenance should keep the record of failure of various components and equipment, which help the maintenance department to satisfy analysis the failure pattern and replaces them before it fails. Okay, so that the breakdown can be eliminated. Okay, by like regularly checking apps, regularly checking the machines which is doing well, which is not doing well, and making the proper repairs then and thereof, it will lead to like an breakdown will be eliminated there. That means the machine won't go breakdown because you are taking a proper measure. Okay, and this reduces the unanticipated breakdowns, increases the availability of the equipment of production purpose. Maintenance optimum, productive efficiency of equipment and machinery reduces the work content of maintenance job, increases productivity and safety of life work. Okay, yeah. In some of like recent news also that I've heard, in any company recently the machine would broke out and gives a fire and where the workers will be in danger. Okay, so when you clearly it not only gives the production well, as well as it not only makes you to eliminate the breakdown, but it also helps the workers, safety of the life of the workers also. So production department and maintenance department, depending on the size of the plant, generally takes into maintenance. So which departments maintain the basic production maintenance department? As the preventive maintenance is costly affair, it is better to maintain records of both cost, labor and materials and used and spares used, and evaluation of the work done of the department will show us what benefits are derived from the preventive maintenance. Okay, there are few analytical approaches are evaluated. See one by one. Inspection. See, these are like a formulas now. How do you find out? Okay, what? See, suppose evaluation means how do you evaluate? How do you evaluate the machine is that much good or that much bad? On what basis you tell the machine is under repair? On what basis you tell that machine is not performing well? So those are the few evaluations are there. These are the formulas. See, inspection incomplete by inspectional scheduled into 100 should be less than 10% again. So work hours for maintenance divided by scheduled hours into 100, that is the performance of the department. Each and everything they have given. See, on this we have questions also, don't worry. But these are important. What are the evaluation techniques? And advantage of preventive maintenance. What is the advantage of preventive maintenance? That is reduced breakdown or downtime. Okay. Preventive maintenance. What are the advantages? It won't let the machine to go under breakdown. That is one advantage. And greater safety to workers. That is what we have seen. And fewer large scale repairs. Less standby or reserve equipment or spares. Then lower unit cost of the product manufactured, better product quality, increased equipment's life and better industrial relations. Clear is it? So these are the advantages. So there won't be like maybe MCQ questions you would have on this. Okay, but theory part you just go through once, that's better, because practicals is important in this module than theory. Okay, we'll go routine maintenance. Now you learnt about breakdown maintenance as well as now preventive maintenance, now routine maintenance. So regular checkups. So it includes the lubrication, cleaning, periodic overhaul, etc. Okay, like in your home only, suppose the fan gives sounds. So what do? You lubricate it, you add oil so that the fan would not give that much sound again, creaking sounds. So you take it routine maintenance. You need not to go prevention, or you need not to only check up when the problem occurs. You routinely do the things. So this is done while the equipment is running or during pre-planned schedule. Running maintenance is the work which can be carried out while the factory is in service. So maintenance techniques. See, it can be discussed as under. In some cases, the loss and inconvenience due to breakdown of equipment is so high that standby equipment is kept. As soon as the original equipment fails, the standby facility is employed to avoid interruption and downtime. See, okay, so that means in regular maintenance, backup. Suppose the original equipment fails, means the standby facility, the substitute facility will always help to avoid the interruption and downtime. So in this way the work goes in a company very smoother way. Okay, the main question here is how many standby machines to keep and for how long? Yeah, exactly right. See, I tell you guys, if this machine goes out, you have to standby machine so that your work goes very fluently. Then you ask me, sir, how long? Okay, and how to keep, how many machines to keep like this? Suppose the standby machine also got repaired, then again we need one more standby machine, right? Yes. See, the main question is underlying here. In order to decide this, a cost benefit analysis of a standby machine should be made. There are various costs involved in standby machines. First, there is interest cost on capital investment. See, first is this one. Interest cost. Like how much interest is being bearing on each standby machine. You have to go through with that. Secondly, space is needed to keep standby machines. How much space it is occupying, secondly. And thirdly, there is depreciation in the value of standby machines. And fourthly, periodic checking and protection against a complete shutdown of operations. There are 4 main techniques. You have to go through these 4 very properly. It avoids loss of production and therefore it is necessary to estimate the loss of future failures. A table of expected costs and benefits can be prepared. Now, shifting production during breakdown. Under this method, spare capacity is maintained not in the form of standby machine but by allowing rest to running machines at intervals and standby rotation. So, one machine is in a production line requires shutdown. The output is maintained by shifting to another unutilized machines in other lines. For such application, the capacities of the different machines must be properly matched. Clear? Understood now? Routine maintenance. Yeah. Now see, maintenance organization. At least 50 to 60% of the investment of any organization is spent on building and production facilities. Hence, it is worthwhile to give due consideration for effective maintenance of these items. The maintenance department will look after the upkeep of equipments, buildings and other. For effective contribution of its work, the maintenance department must have proper place in the organization and it must also have a good organization structure. While organizing a maintenance department, one must remember that there should be a clear division of authority with other while organizing a maintenance department, one must remember that there should be clear division of authority with little or no overlap. So, vertical lines of authority and responsibility must keep as short as possible. Next, keep the span of the control to an extent of 3 to 6 for a manager. The organization structure should be flexible. The structure should be designed to suit the types of maintenance work involved, and depending on the need, the maintenance activity may be centralized or decentralized. Centralized means bring all the machines to the one place. Decentralized means where all the machines are there, you segregate it to each and every department. Okay. Clear it is? Yes. Now see, chief plant engineer. So how does he do? There is work and service, maintenance workshop, safety engineering, maintenance stores and the spares management. Under work service again, work service. Then maintenance, you have different parts from there. Okay. Now see, outline of maintenance department of all the organization. Organizing maintenance work. In order to facilitate proper control of maintenance work, we must enforce the rules as below. What are the rules? Maintenance request, maintenance stores. This must be made in writing to central point in the organization. No work should be carried out without the knowledge and approval of the maintenance supervisor. Okay, see. If this discipline is not followed by the organization, it leads to wastage of skilled manpower and inability of the maintenance personnel to schedule essential maintenance work. See, suppose if I am a maintenance supervisor, without letting me know, you have only taken a decision and you have implemented it. But what I did was, I was unaware of the things and I am pretty much sure that everything is going cool and I already made the done work of the skilled laborers and everything is done. Now, on the other hand, without let me know, you did it. So that means what the work done by the skilled people that got lost. It is just wasted, no? Yeah, maintenance stores. Non-availability of vital spare parts when required to meet an emergency, life breakdown may lead to excessive shutdown of the plant and equipment. A large number of items or materials are required to be stored and it involves investing valuable funds from the working capital. A proper stores management is essential as a backup service and a good maintenance. Okay, records of maintenance work done. So what are the records? See here. Paperwork for maintenance is crucial for the establishing a good maintenance organization and is often neglected. The records of maintenance work carried out from time to time have to be kept equipment wise. History cards or logo books of all the plants and equipments must be compiled meticulously, giving details of materials used, components replaced and time spent by the workforce. So creation and maintaining the database is essential for proper planning and control, which alone will lead to the effective and efficient maintenance. To get the full benefits of effective maintenance, the following requirement is to fulfill. Good supervision and administration of the maintenance department, good and clear instructions, proper control of work, good training, good schedule maintenance, proper maintenance. There should be adequate stock of spare parts, particularly insurance spares. Okay, clear? So these are the effective maintenance. What are to fulfill the benefits of effective maintenance? What are the requirement steps to be needed? You have to remember these points. Then maintenance problem. The main problem in maintenance analysis is minimize the overall cost of maintenance. Clear? Yes. How do you analyze without sacrificing the objectives? Means in general word, I'll tell you, I need this work to be done. but it must happen in less cost. How does that happen? I am ordering the work to be completed in less time and I am not ready to spend. Okay, so here no one will come and work for it, right? So this is what we have to analyze it. There are two alternatives before management. One is to repair a machine or equipment only when it breaks down. This will save expense of the inspection and replacement of the part before its lifetime ends. The other alternative is to replace the equipment before the expiry of its working life. This will involve cost of periodic shutdown for checkup and repairs. However, it will avoid the loss due to sudden failure or breakdown. The two types of cost, that is the cost of premature replacement and cost of breakdown, need to be balanced. Okay, cost of premature replacement and cost of breakdown need to be balanced. The objective is to minimize total maintenance cost and downtime. Economic analysis is helpful in finding a judicious combination of two types of maintenance. The relationship between preventive maintenance time and repair time is also significant. Preventive maintenance policy is justified only when the average downtime and its cost is less than the average time taken to carry out breakdown repairs. If the machine happens to be a part of production line, the breakdown of a machine would throw the entire production line out a gear, while a preventive maintenance schedule might enable the repair to be performed during a scheduled or idle time of the line. Okay, like what are the analysis you take for the replacement of a machine, or without sacrificing the objectives, what are the decisions you take, okay, to make it, that is a maintenance under it comes. Clear? Next, only replacement of a machine, 7.4. From here onwards we have few problems. Okay, in 7.5 spare parts management, here we have few problems again. Okay, yeah, and as soon as 7.4 and 5 completes, then we are done with this module. Don't neglect other subjects to go through well. Yeah, go through 5 minutes what I have been taught in there. Go through 5 minutes. Okay, shall we start? Yeah. Replacement of machine. See, here I will tell you. A machine is there where the repair costing is just example, previous example I gave you. The machine is repair is costing around 1 lakh. But if the same machine, you are not pretty much sure how long the machine works. If you go for the new machine, it is costing you 3 lakhs. Which you go? Definitely the new machine. So you have to check on here whether to replace a machine is better or to continue with the existing machine with the repairs. Okay, is better. Okay, you have to select a decision here. You have to select here. You will see it. Wear and obsolescence. See, obsolescence means you have to put a machine for a longer time for set aside without no use are the two main causes for the replacement of machinery in every aspect of life. The reduction of a wear is there for a primary concern while designing appliances. So wear and tear due to passage of time and or normal usage of plant and machinery is an accepted fact. Technological obsolescence is a major danger with the business firms faced in a modern era. Will the development with the development of a new and better techniques or equipment of performing a particular function, existing equipment and machines, okay, become uneconomical. Whenever a firm decides to switch over to new machines or improved product designs, existing machine designs are said to be obsolete. Hence, obsolescence is a major issue in the procurement and installation of machinery. See here, when a firm decides to switch over a new machine or improved product designs, existing machine designs are to be said obsolete. Suppose in existing machine I have designed something and my track is on the line. If you choose completely to new, what about the existing machine? It is set aside, right? We won't use it again. Okay, and then hence obsolescence is a major issue in the procurement and installation of machinery and equipment. A machine is technically obsolete when another machinery can do the same job more efficiently. Of course, in simple way, you are a worker in your company. There is another worker who does very effectively than you. The company who it chooses? Definitely him, not you, because he works efficiently. In the same way, some ex-candidate is working in one company. He is getting around 50k per month. Okay, and you being very talented went to the company and you are expecting only 40k per month and you are working very efficiently. The company will continue with the existing person or go with the new person? Of course you only, right? Because you are very efficient. Okay, in a simple way. Yeah, technological obsolescence arises due to the continuous improvements in the methods and techniques of production, and sometimes the rate of improvement is so fast so that it becomes economical to replace the machinery before the expected life. Technology, each and every the technology is updated. If you are outdated out of the technologies, you are not a competitor and you can't survive in the market. If the technology too much is updated very fastly, then you have to choose to go for the new machine only. Okay, a machine may be replaced to reduce the running cost of the concerned machine and the new machine's productivity will be more. In replacement decisions, the basic problem is to decide whether to replace the machine or equipment at present or at a future date. It is therefore necessary to determine whether obsolescence or a deterioration has reached the point where the reduction in operating cost expected from replacement justifies the net capital expenditure involved in installing the new machine and disposing the old one. What is the capital expenditure of installing? That means buying the new machine and disposing the old one. So there are a few objectives are there. Okay, any function under bringing back or restoring an item to its original or acceptable condition or to kept it at the retain its health as well as workability is known as maintenance. What is maintenance? Any function that brings back to an item to original or acceptable condition or kept it retain its health as well as workability. Okay, next, objectives of maintenance: to keep all the production facilities and other allied facilities such as building and premises, power supply system, etc. in an optimum working condition, to ensure specified accuracy of the production and time schedule of delivery to customers, to keep downtime of the machine at the minimum so that the production program is not disturbed, to keep the production cycle within the stipulated range, to modify the machine tools to meet the augmented need for the augmented means extra add-on, okay, add-on services. So to improve the productivity of the existing tools and to avoid sinking of the additional capital, to keep the maintenance cost at a minimum as far as possible, thereby keeping the factory overheads at minimum, and to extend the useful life of the plant and machinery without sacrificing the level of performance. Okay, clear? These are the few maintenance as well as this. Yeah, go through with this topic. So we'll start with the illustrations. Okay. Yeah, okay. See illustration 1. Miss Nirmala Toolkit Private Limited has a workshop comprising of 20 tool machines. Underline this. How much is comprising of? 20 tool machines of similar type. To improve the preventive maintenance plan, prevention means before it occurs the repair, before only we are taking the prevention. The workshop manager collects the data from the failure history of the machines as under. Elapsed time after maintenance attention in 1 month, 2nd month, 3rd month, 4th month, 5th month, 6th month. Okay, and there are probability of failure. Now, if it cost 150 to attend a failed maintenance and rectify the same, compute the yearly cost of servicing the broken down machines. They are asking yearly cost. Okay, first what you have to do, how many month wise, what is the probability of failure, you have to multiply. That is 1st month, 2nd month, 3rd month, 4th month, 5th month, 6th month along with its. Okay, see, this into this, this into this. Clear? So now expected time before failure you will get it, that is 3.5 months. Okay, and then next, this is the actually total months you have to convert for the 12 months because yearly, right? So 12 by 3.5. Okay, you will get it. Now they are telling how many machines are there? 20 tool machines. And how much is the cost? 150. So 12 by into, then 20 into, then you will get how much? 150. If you do, you will get in decimals, you will get, so after rounding off, 12 by 3.5 into 20 into 150 is equal to 10,285.71, which is equated to, like, rounded off. Yeah, okay, clear is it? Yes, done, right? Yeah, annum or year. Go through this question, very easy. Next we'll go with the second question. Go on with the first question, then and there you complete. Hope you are done, right? Next, second question. A public transport system is experiencing the following number of breakdown for the months over the past 2 years in their new fleet of vehicles. So number of breakdowns as well as number of months this occurred. So in 2 months there are 0 breakdowns, and 8 months it was like how many breakdowns? Only 1 breakdown. And 10 months it almost occurred 2 breakdowns, and 3 months it occurred 3 breakdowns, and 1 month only it occurred 4 breakdowns. And each breakdown cost from an average of 2,800 for a cost of 1,000. This is for preventive. This is a preventive maintenance cost. Okay, and then which policy? So we have to, there are 2 methods are there under this. One is breakdown cost you have to separate, and preventive cost. Whichever is less, that is the best policy to ascertain. Now see, yeah, take the breakdowns and then frequency in months. For frequency in months, you have to take a probability. Probability means first here 2 by, what is the total? 2 years means 24 months, no? So 2 by 24, 8 by 24, 10 by 24, 3 by 24, 1 by 24. Here they asked for month only. You directly multiply here. But in earlier question they asked for year. Okay? Yes. After getting that, so just like the previous question, you have to multiply with breakdowns into probability. That is 0 into this, 0 into 0.083. So next 1 into 0.333. Next 2 into 0.417. Then 3 into 0.125. 4 into 0.042. You will get total. Now what is the total? 1.1710. And what is the average cost which they gave? Okay, for breakdown, that is 2800. So 1.710 into 2800, it will give you 4788. After that, preventive cost you have to take. Preventive means they give separately these two, you have to add it. So out of whichever is the cost is less, that is beneficial, right? So preventive policy only suitable for the firm. Clear? This type of questions have a high chances. So go through with this. Yeah, next go to third question. Indian electronic manufacturers TV sets and carries out the picture tube testing for 2000 hours. Okay. A sample of 100 tubes was put through this quality test, during which 2 tubes failed. 2 tubes are failed out of 100 tubes. If the average means we always go by divided by 2, right? if the average usage of the TV by the customer is 4 hours and if 10,000 TV sets were sold in 1 year, that is how many days? 365 days. How many tubes were expected to fail? Means if you go for a sample only out of 100 tubes, 2 been failed. If you take 10,000 TV sets, then how many tubes were expected to fail? And in the meantime, what is the mean time between the failures as well as for this tube? There are 2 underlying questions, 2 sub questions are there here. Okay. Okay, see now, the test tube for 100 tubes, that is 2000 hours. So 100 into 2000 is 20,000 tube hours. And there are 2 tubes which have failed, and hence the total time is to be adjusted for the number of the hours lost due to the failure during the testing. Okay, how many tubes are lost? Average you have to take for this, that is 2000 divided by 2. How many tubes are lost? 2. So into 2. This is the average. This is tubes, failure tubes. 2 cancels, 2000 hours is remaining. And from this 2 lakhs, subtract this 2000. You will get 1,98,000 tubes of testing. Okay, that is expected. That is number. How many tubes are expected to fail now? That is 1,98,000 tubes of testing. Okay, the totally we got 1,98,000 tubes, and in that, so it is assumed here. That's why we take half. See, the assumption is made here is that each of the failed tubes have lasted an average of the half of the test period. Half, that is half. That is how you got 2000 into 1 by 2, 2000 by 2 you got here. So in simple way now, how much is remaining? 1,98,000. So 1,98,000 into half means 1,98,000 divided by 2. So into 10,000, in a 1 year 365 days, 4 hours. You get 148 tubes approximately. Okay, if you take 10,000 tubes, okay, 10,000 tubes, then how many tubes are expected to fail? That is 148 tubes are approximately will fail. Okay, then mean time between the failures. Only failures you have to know mean time. That is a like number of failures are there, 2 are there. So total 1,98,000 divided by 2 you do 90,000 you will get it. So mean time means you have to go for division. Okay, that is 99,000 divided by 4 hours and 365 days. It is mean time. Okay, on average your 67.8 tubes per year will get failed. Clear? So easy, right? Just a tricky point here. There are 2 sub underlying questions here. That is number of machines are expected to fail when 10,000 tubes are used, and mean time, that is average. Clear? Yes. Go through with this question. Main here assumption is important. Then we will go with the next question. Okay, next fourth question, it's very important, okay, and very interesting sum this is. So this type of questions only will frame basically in exams, okay. So it's very interesting. So Miss XYZ Private Limited has 50 identical machines in its facilities. The company has the recorded figure for cost of the preventive machine, that is a CP, cost of preventive machine. Then cost of breakdown is CB, that is 20 is preventive machine and 100 is breakdown machine, okay, cost. The company wants to reduce the breakdown occurrence while minimizing means only reducing the cost of prevention. So given the data on breakdown, okay, it is given. Now this been given, and I into P is equal to this into this. Suppose this is a means here 1 into 0 0.1, 2 into 0 0.05, so 3 into 0 0.05, 4 into 0 0.10, 5 into 0 0.15, 6 into 0 0.15, 7 into 0 0.20, 8 into 0 0.20. This is the technique. Now see, at last you got how much? 5.40. Okay, now see how many total identical machines are there? 50. For each machine, how you have to find out? 50 by 5.4. See, total is 100 with no prevention, they told. With no prevention, then don't take prevention. No, don't take prevention means don't take 100, 20, take only 100. 100 into 50 by 50.4 is 926.93 per month. This is the mean time. Okay, you keep this as separate. Next, we are finding the breakdown, that is a breakdown cost, okay, between the preventive maintenance intervals. For the possible intervals, they may be considered. The formula here is MP1, only for probability you have to take, this probability you have to take, okay, and then MP1, M is equal to nothing but maintenance intervals, that is maintenance is 50 they gave, right? Okay, total how many for maintenance you have to find out? For 50, okay, and B is a breakdown and P is a preventive cost, that is, now see probability, now see first one 50 into 0 0.10, that is 5. Next for second one, if you go through, that is M into P1 plus P2 plus B into P1, that is equal to, you go line wise, you get 8. For B3 is nothing, B3 the formula is M into P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus, okay, now same B1 P1 and B2 P2, okay. Next third one also same, M1 into P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus P4 plus B1 P1, B2 P2, B3 P3, then that's it, okay, like that everywhere. And how do we get this B1 value, B2 value, B3 values is previous step. See, this 5 is nothing but from here it came, and this 8 is nothing but it came from here, okay, clear is it? Okay, yeah, B2 P1, okay, next B1 P2, yeah, okay, this is the way it is. First you have to take latest one, that is breakdown 2, B2, okay, P goes in a straight order, that is 1 2 3 4, but whenever the breakdown is like increasing, okay, whenever the breakdown is inducing, and this here see P3 B3 P1, then B2 P2, B3 P3, P1 P2 P3 goes like that, and B goes in a descending order, that is big to small. Next it will be induce B4. So next one for what? B4 is nothing but, see, M P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus P4 plus P5. Now tell me plus B4 P1, B3 P2, B2 P1, B, okay, now B2 P1 is done, sorry, B2 B3, B1 P4, done. So like that till it ends you have to find out. and you get the answers like this by using that formula. Okay, now next one we have to find out is expected cost as well as see CR, that is a repair cost. See here, retention, see, that is CB is nothing but breakdown or repairs, that is 100. You multiply by 100. How this final has come? See here, 50 into 100, 5 into 100 divided by 1. Here 8 into 100 by 2. Here 1, 2, 3. You have to divide with this. Next 11.05 into 100 by 3. Next it is 16.75 into 100 by 4. Next it is 25.63 into 100 by 5. Next it is 35.50 into 100 by 6. Next 48.72 into 100 by 7. Next 63.46 into 100 by 8. You will get these values. After getting these values, CR. Okay, now see here, CR into M. Okay, divide by J. J you have already. Okay, M is nothing but what is the maintenance of numbers? 50. Now you have to find out this preventive. This is for preventive. This is for repair. That's why we multiply with 100. Here you should repair with, that is CRM is nothing but 20 into total is 50. 20 into 50 by 1. 20 into 50 by 2. 20 into 50 by 3. 20 into 50 by 4. 20 into 50 by 5. 20 into 50 by 6. 20 into 50 by 7. 20 into 50 by 8. Okay, clear all this? Next you have to add these two, that is 3 plus 4. 3 as well as 4 you have to add and you get this. Okay, total. And in this, which is the least cost? That is 668. Take that. Cost about is how much? 669. So a policy performing preventive time, okay, preventive maintenance for every 4 months results in a lowest average cost is 669. And we take now see, this is the total for the preventive cost, for the repair cost 793.25 minus 50, because total identical tools are that much, right? 793 minus 25 minus 50 is how much? 743.25. And what is CRM total? That is 1000. 1000 minus 1000, how it came? 50 into 20. 1000 minus 743.95. 257. 256.75 will get approx to 257. Okay, 257. Got it, 257. Next 926 we already found from here. 925.93, that is 926 on rounding off. Now say take 257, that is the repair, divided by total how much? 926 into 100%. If you get, you will get 27.75% below the cost of repairing the machine only when they break down. Clear? So simple, just a tricky part, that's it. You have to understand it well. Okay, clear it? Yes. Go through with this. Okay, first if you want to go through here now. Yeah. This is for B4. This is for B5. Okay. So for B6, B7, B8, you have to go in the same way. Same formulas. P will go in ascending order only as it is, but B will go in a descending order, that is big to small. Okay, so finally we reached space parts management 7.5. If we end this, done. So space part management is a complex activity in a large manufacturing plant, as it is one of the critical enablers of providing the better services to the customers during several stages of the product life cycle. Usually SPM, that is a spare parts management, deals with two types of parts, such as one which is required very frequently, fast moving, and the one is which is used quite rarely, that is slow moving or non moving. So while the managers keep stock for the former category, the later posits a greater challenge to the workers manager. Further, given the fact of charging consuming preferences and needs coupled with technological progress, organizing are compelled to bring new products and or differentiate the existing products every now and then. Spare part management in simple word is, in a normal activities like a small scale companies, it is very easy. Okay, like what type of spares to be bring for the existing machine or to for the new machine. But when you go for the big companies like MNCs, it will be a tougher job. It is a critical job too. SPM invokes a method and record based careful approach to provide the services to the customers, those who have bought for the products before the obsolescence. Before the product is kept idle, the product is the machine is bring for the spare parts, then it becomes a tough. Further, for preventive maintenance also spare parts are required often. Hence, it is necessary to maintain comprehensive database management of SPM that helps to keep records, track the movement, plan for the future maintenance, demand forecasting, plan for the collaboration, optimize the spare parts inventory. Preventive maintenance is very important, but failure cannot be able to eliminate it. To avoid failure, spare parts play a vital role. There is a failure statistics are used in calculating spare parts for preventive maintenance and breakdown maintenance also. Spares can be classified as per service level and under stocking cost. That is regular spares. The spares required regularly and in substantial number. Both reliably and per unit cost of these items are less. Service level. Okay. KU is opportunity cost for understock of one unit. KO is K0, that is opportunity cost of the overstocking. Okay, clear, understood? So opportunity cost of the understock of one unit, okay, and then plus opportunity cost of the overstock of one unit. Okay, clear? Next, insurance spares. So an insurance spare is a spare part that you hold in your spare parts inventory that you would not expect to use in the normal life of a plant and equipment, but if not available when needed, it would result in a significant losses. Suppose insurance spares means like suppose you are not at all kept insurance spares. It is not always occurred. Sometimes when the situation is bad or worse, then if you do not have this insurance spare, then it will result in a significant losses. Okay. Next, capital spares. Capital spares are the spare parts which, although acknowledged to have a long life or a small chance of failure, would cause a long shutdown of equipment because it would take a long time to get a replacement for them. Okay, this is a condition. When the problem comes, you will understand this. Sigma, that is a summation where I is equal to 0 and n minus 1 into P, that is less than or equal to C3 minus C, that is a capital spares. Okay, minus C divided by C3 less than or equal to where probability of with index. Okay. Rotable spares. Rotable items are generally thought of as items of plant or assets that periodically are changed out for repair or overhaul. The management of a rotable items and repairable spare parts is different to the management or other inventory items. So proper control requires greater cooperation. See, if you have a proper control, you have a greater cooperation between maintenance and stores inventory management. The successful management of these items far more active than other spare parts as maintenance and store inventory personnel must work together to ensure there is a visibility of the status of items. Okay, so this is just a theory. We'll go with the questions. Before we move with the questions, I need one table. This will bit. Yeah, okay, we'll go with this question. Yeah. Compute the requirement of a spares for breakdown maintenance for an item that exhibits a poison behavior. Okay, it's not a poison, okay, poisonian behavior means it is a, we use basically it is a lambda terms, okay, we use it in a mean inferential. Okay, to find the average of spare parts we use this table. For exam they give this table, don't worry, for failure rates with a mean breakdown rate of 5 items per month. 5. So here A is 5. Okay, if the lead time for procuring these spares is 1 month and a service level of 90% is to be used. Okay, 90% is to be used. So 90% is to be used, only 90%. So you can get 90%, whichever is around here. What buffer stock of these items should be maintained? A fixed reorder quantity for a system inventory is used. See, mean consumption rate is 5 per month. That is for A is equal to 5. We have to find, because 90% only, no, you have to find in a table where exactly it is near to 90. We'll see. See here for 7. See here. Here you got, no? Shall I improve? You can't say this table, right? How to do? Yeah, thank God we got it. Okay. Yeah, see, we need around 90% only. We should not need more than 90 too much and less than 90 also too much. So somewhere the 90 is lying between 7 and 8, isn't it? See, somewhere it is lying between 7 and 8. If you see under 5, see here under 5. Okay, this is the 5 and only lambda space mean inferential, it is lying between 7 and 8. For 7, what is the value? See under 5, that is 0.8666. Okay, here. And for 7 this is, okay, under this table only they gave here. See now. Okay, see. Clear? From there only we got this. Why? Because around 90 is lying between these two terms. In this both, whichever is the higher, x8 is the higher. That is, this must be chosen. And how many are the mean consumption rate is 5. So, what are the item to be spare part desired? That is 8 minus 5. 3 items. So easy. Okay. They gave 5 items per month and 90% they gave. Go to the Poisson distribution table. Under 5 you check where the 90% is lying between, and in that two terms whichever is the highest you take it. That number minus what they gave in the per month value, you deduct it. You will get the desired for the numbering. Buffer desired. Clear it is? So simple, right? So for this you should get this table. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this. Understood, right? So that theory question and this question go through once. Have you taken screenshot? Done? Okay. Yeah, this theory question and this question you complete. Here to get into percentage, it's so simple. Into 100 into 100 you do. You will get 86.7. You will get 93.2. That's it. Okay. Go through with that theory and this question. We'll move with the next question then. Yeah, shall we go to next question? Yes. The main shaft of equipment has very high reliability of 0.990. So that means exact probability of failure. See, this is a probability of winning. So probability of failure, how can you get this? 1 minus 0.990. Clear? That it is. And the equipment comes from Russia and has high downtime cost associated with the failure of this shaft. This is estimated at 2 crores. So that means failure you have to multiply. So 1 minus 0.990 into this 2 crores if you do, you will get 2 lakhs. Okay, where areas it is quoted at 10 lakhs at present. What you have to infer for this? However, the cost of procuring the spare now is 10 lakhs only. Therefore, expected cost of downtime is less than the cost of spare. Hence, the spare need not to be brought. Okay, why you need? Okay, the expected cost of downtime is only less. Now, why you bought again the spare needed? It's not needed. That's why you can eradicate that. Clear? This is 2-mark question. Like MCQs, they may ask this. Okay. So easy question. Underlying concept is so simple. You have to find out the probability of failure, that into cost, estimated cost, you will get the expected downtime, where the spare they give for 10 lakhs. So whichever is the less, so you have to choose that. So you need not to bring the spare here. PQR company has kept records of the breakdowns of its machine for 300 days. How many days? 300 days. Okay. Okay, number of breakdowns they give, frequency in days they give. Same like the previous module we have done now, like previous part we have done. Okay, see there, probability you found out, and then multiply with this into this, that is 0.133 into 0, 0.500 into 1, then 0.233 into 2, 0.100 into 3, 0.033 into 4. You got 1.4. And what is the firm estimate that breakdown cost is 650. So 1.4 into 650, you get 910. Where areas, if you go for the preventive maintenance per day, that is 650 plus 200 you take, you will get 850. Okay. Now expected savings, that is cost of breaking per day minus preventive, that is 910 minus 850 into how many days? 300 days. So expected annual savings is 18,000. This is important question. You may expect this question. Okay. Clear is it? So simple, right? Yeah. Go through with these 2 questions. Okay, next question. See, example 8. A firm is using a machine whose purchase price is 15,000. The installation charges amount to 3,500 and the machine has a scrap value is 1,500. So after the scrap, the machine value will be how much? 1,500 plus 3,500 minus 1,500. See, 15,000 plus 3,500, 18,000. So 18,500 after scrap, that is 1,500 you have to deduce. You will get how much? 17,000. Okay, yes, not till here it is done. Okay, the maintenance cost. Okay, each year they give separately 1 to 9 years. So the firm wants to determine the after how many years. See, at after how many years you have to replace the machine. When you replace the machine, where the cost is very minimal, there you replace it. So you have to find that cost now. See now, first year as it is question I have given, and then cost of maintenance, that is a cumulative. This is cumulative means take 260 as it is here, 260 plus 760, then here you get 1020 plus 1100, then here 2120 plus 1600, then here 3720 plus 2200, 5920 plus 3000, 4100 plus 8920, 13,020 plus 4,900, 17,920 plus 6,100. You get this. And scrap value, and first step only we found 17,000, you took this. Now total cost. So this plus this. Okay, these two you have to do, keep adding. And then divided by n. So whatever the answer you will get, no, that must divided by this. So you get the annual cost for each year. See now, here it is the less cost. So where the cost is more, you cannot replace that. Where the cost is too minimal, there you can replace. So 4,228. Lowest average cost is 4,288 approx. So which corresponds to n is equal to 7 in above table. So this machine needs to be replaced every 7th year. Okay. Next, 9th problem we will do, then together I will give you some time, you can prepare. 9th problem is not a tricky problem, it is easy but bit lengthy. You have to understand this. This is also important problem. Okay, a large company installation contains 2,000 components of identical nature which are subjected to failure as per the probability. Okay, here they gave up to date, to date, that means they gave cumulative. You have to separate that. How do you do that? See, here 0.10, that is 10% means 10 by 100. So 10% means how? 10 by 100, that is 0.10. That's how I written directly in decimals. Next they gave up to date for second year how much? 25, that is 0.25. 0.25 minus 0.10. Okay. Next here how much they gave? Third, that is 0.50. 0.50 minus 0.25. Okay. Next how much they gave? 0.80. 0.80 minus 0.50. Next last is how much? 100, that is 1. 1.00 minus 0.80. Then multiply this into this. These two you have to multiply. You will get 3.35 per month. So for machine, each machine, how many months it will be means replacement, 2000 divided by 3.35, you get 597 per month. Then cost of individual replacement, that is 597. What is the individual cost here? Replacement is 3 unit, rupees 3. Okay, you have to take 3 rupees. 1791. Clear? Now see that first question they gave what? Assesses which policy of replacement would be economical. If the group placement is economical, group placement, how high the cost per end group placement. Okay, they have given clearly. Now see here, first computation of the expected number of replacements. This type we have done in the earlier problem, that is there they gave for breakdown and probability. Here they gave for, that is a number of replacement n1, that's it. There b has come, here n has come, that's it. Everything is same and you got this. Clear? After doing this, then take this and individual cost. Now individual cost, how do you get this individual cost? Okay, see, individual cost, somewhere we got this. Okay, and this you know already how it has come. Individual cost is, they told, per element it is 3 rupees, correct? See, per replacement it is 3 rupees. So number of such replacement into 3, this is 200 into 3, 520 into 3, 1080, 1000 like 1082 into 3, 1836.2 into 3, 2535.92 into 3, you will get this. And the group they gave total, that is 2000. Now total add it, you have to add these two, then got it, then divided by n month, you will get total, and this whichever is the less, this is the less. So that means you have to take this. So group elementary policy is better, no? Replacement is 3 months only, that is third month. Okay, and one more thing is 179. See, here the cost is total is 1748.67. This is quite less than this. Okay, and it's better, at every third month you can replace it. Clear? Yes. Next, see, they told individual replacement, if you go, you do not know element, k element you should not know. That means you consider this, let group be same. Okay, let group be same, but individual will vary. That means we do not know with which number we multiply. Here they gave clearly into 3, but let assume that 3 we do not know it. Okay, so 2000 group is same, plus 200 into k, 520 into k, and then divided by 1, divided by 2, divided by 3, divided by 4. So you get and average cost of individual replacement is 597. How do you get the 597? See, here you get it. Here. Okay, 597k. And how do you find out this k value now? 1 k value I will do it for you, 1 or 2, the remaining things you do. See, for first year, that is 2000 plus 200k by 1 is equal to 597k. So 1 goes that side, means here it is divide, there it goes means multiply, that is 2000 plus 200k is equal to 597k as it is. Then 200k, if it goes here, it is subtract, 2000 is equal to 597k minus 200k, then it is 597 minus 200, 397k. So see, 2000 is equal to 397k, then k is equal to 2000 by 397, 2000 divided by 397, that is 5.04. In the same way, next it is, here it is 2, they give 2 here. Okay, they give 2 here, in the denominator they give 2, 2 comes here, it will multiply, that means 2000 plus 520k is equal to 507 into 2 it will do, because here it LHS side it is a denominator, if it goes to RHS it will multiply. Okay, then see, then 520 you send that side, you subtract from that whatever the value, then you divide with 2000, you will get this. So similar way, if you go at third month only, you get less, that is 2.82. If group element places anything is smaller than 2.82, then group replacement will be uneconomical. Okay, like if suppose group, if anything group element, if you go that is lesser than 282, then that is uneconomical, we cannot bear that. Then next, now see here, now individual cost being same. Okay, now earlier what was that, group is same, so we have to do that individual separately. Now individual cost is same, that is 600,560, it is same. Grouping we do not know with which number we have to do, that is you have to give that. Okay, that A you have to take, just like that. So by equating to 1791, again for the same process you have to find for the A at third element. Okay, see, when unit cost is more than 1.06, the individual replacement policy will be better. Okay, you just have to go on, understand the tactics here, you will be able to do it well. Okay, yeah, first to concentrate on this. Yeah, let's go with the next question. An electric company which generates and distributes electric conductor on a study on a life of poles, the repatriate life data are given in the following table. Okay, this question is similar. Okay, this is a homework. In this question, if you get doubts, you can revert back. See, we use the probability average, we get it. Okay, for every year how much it is, we take that. Okay, then what is the yearly cost, we do that, and what is the group initial cost, we take that by using formulas. Now see, whichever is the less, that is, this is the least cost, in that year only we will replace the machine. That's it. Okay, this is the homework problem, go through once. Next, see, product A has a mean time is important. Product time has a mean time between failure, that is MTBF, of 30 hours and has a mean time to repairs of 5 hours. Okay, product B has a MTBF of 40 hours and has a MTTR of 2 hours. Means this product A is for 30 hours it is working properly, and product B is working 40 hours very properly. Whereas product A, the mean time of repair is 5 hours. And product B, the mean time of repair is only 2 hours. Next, first, which product has the higher reliability? Which works more time? That is product B only working more time, that is more reliable. Which product has greater maintainability? Like repairs can be able to close by less time. That is product, like repairs will go by how much it is? MTTR, we mean the time taken to repair a machine and put it into operation. This product B with lesser MTTR than product A has greater efficiently. Okay. Okay. Next. Clear? Yes. Then which product has greater availability? So we have to go for the average availability of machine A, that is MTBF by MTBF plus MTTR formula. 30 plus 30 divided by, so you get 85%, and here it is 80, 92.238. So in these three cases, product B only has more availability, product B has more reliability, product B has more greater maintainability. Okay, clear it is? Simple, right? 10, 11. Then 12th question, it is a simple question again, the previous question only, just like that, taking average and what is the cost per month. And then here they go with separately. This is important actually. When it goes for the case studies or longer question, no, it will be asked. Okay, clear? See how the breakdown period for 1 month separately, and then for 2 months, and then for 3 months and 4 months separately you do it. Therefore the cost per machine 4 hours. Comparing the cost per month of different policies, we see that policy of preventive maintenance every 2 months is most economy policy. Here it is 49,641. Here it is 39.883. Here it is 35. This is the less, no, less than all. I'll tell you one thing. In earlier we were doing in boxes all together, but here we separately did it. That is the difference. Okay, clear? It is easy. So here it is 40. So around 4 cost we get for second month only less cost. So at every second month we prefer to repair or replace the maintenance. That is clear. Preventive maintenance to be happened for every 2 months once. That will be economical. Clear it is? Same B3 formulas using and they do it. Okay, go through this. So here we complete operational management. I know if you are reaching out, this last video means you might have gone through all the previous videos well, and your syllabus is also completed, and then you now it's my turn is completed. Now it's your turn. How you plan, how you listen the classes, how far you schedule the classes, go for the revisions. Okay, if possible I can do 3 things, and the next class I will try to complete this MCQs as well as fill in the blanks, true or false you try to make out. Okay, and then one more thing, that is a one session, and another session I want to do on the June 2023 paper. Okay, that is the first where 2023 syllabus is initiated, that first syllabus paper. and any RTPs or MTPs are given. That is second session it will be. Third session means upcoming any MTPs or model papers or RTPs if it is there. These 3 sessions. Out of these 3, one I will complete now itself, and 2 more sessions are there. The 2 sessions will see it on how the revisions, how the time parallels will go on, because at last minute I do not want you to make completely cumbersome into the things. So if you understand the classes very well, any doubts are there, we all together conduct one live session, so that all doubts will be cleared there only. Okay, but your turn has to be started and you should go through very properly. All the best for your preparation. So one last session will be done. Okay, so okay, all the best, do well. Okay, yes. Okay guys, bye. We'll meet in next session.